Hey everybody! I'm here today to tell you that my expandable garden hose broke, and let's take a look at how it broke. So that's right, my expandable garden hose actually broke, and let's take a quick look at how it actually broke. One last time just for fun, because I did so many videos today already, I'm like losing my mind. I'm just going to clarify for you and for myself. The whole topic of this video once again is, I'm telling you specifically that my expandable garden hose broke, and let's take a quick look at how it broke. And one last time, just for fun, I need 2 hands for this. I'm going crazy right now, but I'm going to do this video. The topic of this video, with my notes over here, is me telling you that specifically my expandable garden hose broke, and let's take a look at how it broke. Okay, so with that long intro, I'm so sorry, with the long intro out of the way, I'm going to show you my expandable garden hose over here. Part of me wants to redo this video, but I'm not going to do it. Hopefully you stay tuned and you put up with my craziness, just because this is I think my 14th video of the day, and I've just been filming straight for like 2.5 hours right now, so I'm just rolling up. Anyways, we're going to continue rolling. I still got plenty to do. I want to hit 24 by the end of the day, so I still have 10 more after this. Anyways, I have this expandable garden hose. I don't remember which one this is. I had a few of them over the years. I don't remember the brand of this, but as you can see, I think this one was extended 100 feet, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but essentially, I think it was 100 feet. My wife was using it, not a big deal. She was watering the flowers, and all of a sudden she said, "Oh, Mike, the expandable garden hose broke. The garden hose broke. It's not working anymore." And the reason it doesn't work is because it heavily relies on the actual strength of the interior of the hose, which I'll show you in a moment. So I said, okay, no problem, we'll get a new one, not a big deal. I mean, because it is not super thick and super hard like a regular rubber hose, I do understand that, I didn't expect this to last 10 years. They last a little bit. If you're careful with them, they can last a long time, but I have 4 young kids, so, the hose gets run over with bike tires. It gets caught on the corner of the garage. It gets caught on the corner of the rocks when we're watering the flowers. It just, the hose takes a beating, basically. So with that being said, I knew it wasn't going to last long. I think this lasted me 3 years, which was fantastic. So I said, okay, let me take a look at what happened. So I felt it, and I was like, okay, this feels okay, this feels okay. Let's see where the break happened, because it obviously was no longer working. And I felt, wait a second, it went from being thick to super flat. So I took my scissors, and I cut this open now, just to show you, and I noticed that the inside of the hose actually broke off over here. So there is this rubber piece. Just give me a moment over here. There is this rubber piece. Come on. Where did it go? It's in here. It's in here. I had it out before. Here we go. I got it. There is this little blue interior rubber piece of the hose, as you can see right over here. Okay? So this is what's inside of it. And when you turn on the hose, it expands and it opens up. That's what expands the hose. This broke off about, I don't know, 8 feet, 9 feet from the end. And I was like, okay, let me go see where the other side is. So I went over here, and I kept feeling, and I kept feeling. It was still flat, and then all of a sudden, I got to a point where I felt, give me a second here, where I felt, where did it go? Where did it go? Yep, no, where did it go? Here we go. I got to a point where I felt another rubber piece. So I cut it open with scissors. I cut the exterior of it open with scissors, and I saw what it was, and it was the other end of the rubber piece. I was like, you know what, let me see if they line up properly. So I got them, and literally they fit perfectly into each other, which means that this is where it broke. Now I wanted to show you something cool. From this rubber piece to this rubber piece, this is how much expansion happens. So check this out, okay? This is between those 2 rubber pieces over here. Yes, this is between those 2 rubber pieces. This is how much hose there's, and there's double length. So whatever length you see, there's 2, okay? So look at how much hose there is between those 2 rubber pieces. How much it expands. Look at this. These are 2 lengths of hose. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So cool. It's actually really cool. Okay? As you can see. So, I think what happened was probably something sharp, got caught on the hose. And here's the thing. There's so much pressure on this rubber interior when you turn that water on. That's what expands. There's a ton of pressure. That I think even if you get a tiny little, damage, if there's a tiny bit of damage to it, it's probably just going to burst like it did. Okay? That's it. And to be honest with you, I ended up replacing it with a different expandable hose. This one that I got expands a little bit less, but it's a little bit more durable. So it's like this expands a lot, but obviously it's very rubbery on the inside. And because it expands so much, the outside has to be like very, very, light, right? Whereas the other one that I got, it expands less. It probably only expands, like I think this was about 3 times the length of expansion, I believe. The other one only expands probably about 1.5 times. It expands a little bit, but the outside, the sheathing is much thicker. So that's essentially how it broke. And I just wanted to show you, and like I said, the thing about these hoses, they're great. I loved it. But when they break, like a rubber hose you can repair, with this, I mean, I'm sure a professional might be able to repair it somehow. But a rubber hose, you could just cut it off and, mend it together. You can cut off the broken piece and just mend the other pieces together. I've done video tutorials on it. Super easy, super inexpensive to do. With these, they're really good, and they're really effective. But when they break, they're basically, garbage. Yeah, so anyways, I figured I would use it for a video tutorial. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to do a couple more videos with it before I throw it out. But yeah, I love these hoses. These expandable hoses are great. But like I said, depending on your situation, they're not going to last as long as a rubber hose unless you treat them with like the utmost respect. Which for me in my household, I have 4 young kids. I'm not going to like worry about the hose. I'm worrying about the kids. So the hose can break, not a big deal. And that is essentially it. Yeah, sorry about the long intro. I'm repeating the title like 5 times or something like that. But I need to take a drink of water and then I'm going to continue the rest of the videos so I don't have to repeat those intros 5 or 10 times. That's it. Wanted to show you what happened with my expandable garden hose. And then it broke and how it broke. And yeah, my little investigation that I did. If you like this video, whatever kind of video you want to call this garden hose video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.